Hi everyone, welcome to Ways to Wellness. Today we are continuing on with dysmenorrhea. So today we are talking about the diet and lifestyle recommendations in the treatment of dysmenorrhea, also known as painful periods. So if you haven't had a chance, make sure you refer back to my last week's IGTV on what causes dysmenorrhea and what the common signs and symptoms are. So diet and lifestyle recommendations form the foundation to all healing process. I can't express that enough, as supplements come on top of that. And that's why I like to delve into diet and lifestyle recommendations first before we get into natural treatments, which we will go through next week. So first, number one, as I have suggested in the post today, earlier this morning that I popped up, are foods rich in essential fatty acids. Now this is because they are highly anti-inflammatory, and what we learned last week was that an underlying cause to primary dysmenorrhea is inflammation. So we really want to get that inflammation down. They also need for hormonal synthesis as well, which is really important. This can include things like nuts and seeds and cold water fish, and that's ideally fresh and wild caught. Number two is adequate amounts of protein. This can be from animal or vegetarian sources depending on your dietary choices, but I do recommend if you are eating animal protein, opt for organic grass-fed protein, wild caught fresh fish, and when it comes to soy-based products, opting for non-GMO and organic tofu, tempeh, soy, etc. Number three are fruits. Fruits are rich in antioxidants, so they reduce that oxidative stress on the body. And I often recommend starting definitely with your berries because they are high in antioxidants, but a number of things such as oranges, grapes, avocados, bananas, figs are all great as well. Vegetables are on the list as well, and this is because of the fiber and antioxidant content. They help with healthy hormone metabolism. So I recommend 3 to 5 cups of vegetables per day. So you should be having vegetables with definitely lunch and dinner, snacks as well. If you're having eggs or something like that for breakfast, then add in your veggies, get them all in there. I've recommended in particular your brassica family food group vegetables because they are great at detoxifying estrogen, and estrogen, as we also learned last week, can contribute to dysmenorrhea. So broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, those types of things, as well as for fiber wise or prebiotic, also rich foods, cabbage, mushrooms, celery, onion and alfalfa sprouts. Beverages, I suggest water, obviously filtered, because tap water contains chlorine and a whole number of other nasties. Green tea, because it's powerful antioxidant. Dandelion tea can help with the liver support. Chamomile tea, because it is really calming on the pain as well, and in particular ginger, because it has an antispasmolytic effect. Herbs, and then we get down to herbs, so ginger, definitely because of the anti-inflammatory, antispasmolytic effect, as well as rosemary and turmeric because they support liver detoxification capabilities and metabolism of hormones. We want to reduce intake of inflammatory foods, so reducing or avoiding things like dairy and gluten. And then my final tip, which kind of gets mixed with whether it's food, diet or lifestyle based, diet based, or is it if it's natural medicine based, is 1 to 2 tablespoons of freshly grounded flax seeds per day. Add it into your smoothies, I add it into my yogurt, bliss balls, chia puddings, that type of thing, because it helps with healthy estrogen levels, healthy metabolism of estrogen levels. So the best way to start is start small, so maybe with 1 teaspoon and gradually work your way up to 1 to 2 tablespoons per day. So that's it for today. Join me next week for natural treatments for dysmenorrhea.